Fuck it, let's get it, man. Let's get the shit. So, dealing with breakups and how to get over them. We've all been there. We've all done that. I'm pretty sure since you clicked on this video, you're dealing with one right now. And hey, you're not the only one. We've all been there. We've been there, done that.
We've been there before, but the only difference is we turned that pain from the breakup to solid muscle.
Solid muscle,
That's
straight
the
up.
only difference. You're in the gym because a girl broke your heart, or something's happened. Something's happened in that relationship that just did not work out. And you're in the gym, either A, you're trying to prove her wrong or everyone that doubted you wrong, or B, you're just trying to get strong as fuck just to show her. And at the end of the day, it depends on what you do. This is very crucial. It depends on what you do. It doesn't depend on what anybody else does besides what you do. So with this breakup, we've dealt it. We've dealt the highs and lows of this entire experience. So we for sure know what we're talking about. And we for sure know how to use that pain from that breakup into something tangible and useful that we could actually helps us progress through our life.
Exactly. And that's the point with the blogs too. You know, I want to show you guys
the point.
How we work out, how we use that anger, how we use our emotions to feel this body that God gave us. Because truly, a girl's never yours. It's just your turn. Straight up. You know, I thought this girl was the one. We were all set, but the lack of masculinity. I was being a bitch. I got too comfortable.
I was being a pussy.
She was becoming the man in the relationship.
She truly was. And at that point, when you're losing your essence of a man, when you're with a girl, when you start losing that, she's not even dating a man anymore. She's dating a fucking human. That's it. A human with different moral standpoints. And it's just not a man anymore.
Yeah. Because a man's supposed to be a pillar. A man's supposed to be the strength. I was being a bitch. Straight up.
That's a bitch. I was being a pussy. Now that I think about it back then, I was being the problem. I was the problem.
And you gotta be humble enough to call yourself a bitch.
Gotta be humble enough, for sure. Because nobody likes to be being called a pussy. Nobody likes to be called demeaning names.
Exactly.
But it's just the truth. It's the truth of what you are, unfortunately. And as soon as you realize that, as soon as you swallow that pride and actually do something with your time and with your moment, because if you'd rather just waste yourself away in the chair watching YouTube videos
on how to get better, how to deal with a breakup, it's just not gonna get you anywhere, man.
No.
You gotta put in the work, you gotta put in the grind. This muscle that we built, it wasn't built overnight. I remember waking up at 4 a.m. to go work out before going to school, man. That's when I was on my shit. That's when I was on my grind. I was waking up, going to school, and just doing me. That's when life was at its peak. That's when I was truly happy. Because, yeah, you might think, well, I wake up to go to the gym. How about leg days, you know? Weren't you sore at school? Fuck yes, I was sore. And it hurt like a bitch. Let me tell you, it hurt like a bitch walking those stairs, you know? You feel me? But it's something that I've always wanted to do. It's always in, it's like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be strong? How bad do you want to show her that she messed up, that she did you wrong? Because, yeah, it hurt me. When I found out that that girl cheated on me, it fucking broke me. I never cried over a girl so hard before in my life. I was bawling my eyes out. But nah, you gotta turn that anger, you gotta feel that those feelings that you're feeling, you gotta channel them. Because we're energy beings. So you gotta channel that energy into something productive, something better. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be known as? You know, me, my boy Arath and me, we want to help you guys become the best versions of yourselves. Because the way to truly live is to master your body, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So that's what all we're here.
Exactly.
That's all we're here to do, man. Pretty much. So
you have to have the trinity of life balanced, and that's all you have to do. You have to have it harmoniously balanced, and you will have a great life that you ever so wish to have. Right now, you probably are doing through some stuff, and I get it, or I might not get it. Let's be real. Every single one of us has to deal with these problems with such magnitude. Our brain does not want to have these problems. It does not want to. It rejects these stressful situations. And what to do in these moments? Like Bucio was saying, we have to channel this everything what we're feeling into something. Because at the end of the day, humans are emotional creatures, and what drives us are feelings.
Exactly.
So we gotta have to adopt a feeling of discipline, because feeling of motivation and feeling of heartbreak will not be there.
It's just temporary.
For you forever. It will not be there for every single exercise you do. And you may feel hurt, you may remember those hard times, but it will not be able to help you get through a grueling exercise. It just has to be you at the end of the day. For us, it's exercise, it's working out. That's how we put our time and energy into sculpting our bodies, because our bodies is an art. It takes time to sculpt. It takes time and discipline. Not a lot of people like time and discipline. They reject time and discipline.
Yeah, they want it now. They want that instant gratification.
They want it now. That's why people turn into drugs. They want that instant gratification. They turn into relaxation. They just want to chill. They don't want what's hard because they have something else that's easier in front of them.
Exactly.
That's what kills them.
And that was us, to be straight up with you guys.
And right now, let's be real. Right now, we're struggling. We may look good, quote unquote, because we still look like shit in our minds.
In my mind, I still look like shit. You guys might look up to me, I still feel like shit.
Yeah,
hey, I'm early 18. I'm still nowhere near my peak. So
we're nowhere near our full natural potential. So we're not worrying about it, bro. But like I said,
we're building towards something. You know, it's building towards something. That's when you truly feel happy. We're building towards a greater purpose, and that's all we've been doing ever since I started getting into the gym. I was a skinny fuck.
Yeah.
But now, you know, I look at myself in the mirror, it's like, you know, we're still a little small, but we're no longer that skinny twig that I used to see 2.5 years ago. You feel me? No muscle, no chest, no shoulders, no nothing. It's how badly you want it. And
when you have no purpose, you are just a dead man walking this planet. And when you have a purpose, you have such life in you on this earth that God gave you for this very same reason. God gave us this so grand of opportunities we cannot even begin to grasp, and we love limiting ourselves to just the easiest things.
Exactly.
And
wow, we're prime examples of it. Like, not gonna lie, guys. How are we gonna say this?
If we want to connect with God, with people, we need to dissect ourselves first, raw.
So you guys can understand who we are, and where we come from. So you guys can relate to us. That's what I'm trying to get to. So you guys can relate to us, because I don't know about you, but me and him, we were on a dark path to just smoking weed. It was bringing us down.
It was really bad.
That's exactly. In fact, that's how we met. We both were in this. What is it?
It's an alternative school for bad kids. Let's just put it at that. It's a school where you get in trouble in regular schools, so they put you in the bad school. That's how we met.
That's where we met.
And at that school, you don't have that much liberty. You have to put your hands behind your back. Even if you're 17, 18, hands behind your back, walking from portable to portable, classroom to classroom. It's just different classrooms, and they're strict. Once you commit an action, you have to suffer the consequences. That's how the world works, unfortunately. And if we don't want to deal with the consequences, just don't do the action.
Exactly.
You feel me? And if you want to get rewarded for the actions that you do, just do the right type of actions. That's the simplest formula you can do. Just stop overcomplicating it. It doesn't have to be complicated. We live in a world where it is so simple yet so complicated. And if we live in terms of complication, we're just not going to be living a life worth living in your eyes. So, in terms of acting, you have to act now, because at the end of the day, this is the only life you have. And you think you have tomorrow, you may have the day after tomorrow, but if you keep thinking like that, you're gonna keep thinking like that for the rest of your life, and you're not gonna be able to.
It's gonna be a drifter. You're gonna be a drifter.
Drifter's a word we recently started calling people that just do not have a purpose and start drifting away from their actual calling, and they just start, for example, going to parties
or following into their own desires. That's all it is. That's a drifter.
That's exactly what I was. I used to be a slave to my pleasures. I used to go to parties and just use as much drugs as I possibly could. Just my goal to go into a party is try to get as fucked up as I humanly could. That party, that was my goal. Try to get as fucked up as I could. And I was living that like that. Like every Friday, every weekend, I was looking forward to getting as fucked up as I could. And when I realized I had to take a moment of consciousness to realize sitting there, it really had to take me one day just to see, damn, I'm really fucking up my life.
Is this really the life that you wanted to live?
This is really the life that I want to live. And it hurt the people around me. It hurt the relationship that I was too, because of my addiction and my selfish desires that I wanted to. Because if you live with your pleasure, if you live for your pleasure first, you're just killing yourself. It's pleasure kills.
Pleasure leads to death. That's what it is.
To death.
Hard work leads to riches. And I'm not saying, slave yourself away to McDonald's, because that's kind of what I'm doing. But hey, we're building towards a greater purpose, you feel me? I'm still, like I told you, we're trying to get that certification so we can actually start training you guys. And get that actual certified training so you guys know how to build the right body. Because we have an idea on how to build this body, but we don't truly know. You gotta be humble enough to know that you don't know nothing.
Exactly. Like, if a person come ask me like, yo, how did you build your body? I'm gonna be like,
I really don't know, man.
Damn, you got me messed up. I mean, I could just point out the obvious: discipline, food, exercise.
Because it's pretty obvious at the end of the day, because that's what we're doing.
That's exactly what we're doing. There's no complicated formulas. I'm not doing Pilates or something like that. I'm just working out hard, killing myself to the brink of death every single workout. That's it. And eating right to the point where I want to puke sometimes. That's it. That's the point of the process. People do not want to go that far. They like being comfortable. They like sitting there. They like...
Yeah, who wants to wake up at 4 a.m. before school to hit the gym? Not a lot of people have done that. In fact, I was the only 16-year-old at that gym at 4 a.m. It was just insane, I'm not saying that to brag, but I'm just saying somebody else is out working you. So what are you doing sitting down watching this video? Get up,
I mean, it doesn't have to be exercise.
Just work towards your purpose.
Work towards your purpose.
Because everybody has a purpose in this earth. And I believe that our purpose here is to show you guys how to live a good life mentally, spiritually, and physically. That's what we want to be.
That's our main goal.
We want to be your teachers. And we're only 18. But hey, we're only 18. We have so much ahead of us. And I don't know how old you are. You're probably 18, 17. I don't know. We all go through breakups at different stages of our lives. But it's never too late to start on your purpose. Get to it. Stop. Quit the weed. Quit the porn. Because a lot of people have been watching too much porn. Porn is the #1 drug. They say, it's normal to jack off here and there. It's not. You're sinning against your body pretty much. You're nutting to pixels on a screen. What the fuck is that? Be a fucking man. Go to the fucking gym, lift some heavy ass weights, and bag a baddie.
That's it. That's pretty much it, man. That's all you got to fucking do, bro.
Work on your purpose.
Work on that purpose, bro.
Be a man. Be a man. We weren't being men. And we had it all. I felt like I had it all. I was competing. I had a 10. I was dating a 10. In my eyes, she was a 10. But it's that lack of masculinity that pushed her away. She was becoming the man in the relationship. I was being a bitch. Straight up. So
facts. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was way too comfortable when I was with this girl. We did everything together. It was funny because I did not spend not 1 second away from her. I literally spent just one day out of every 2 weeks, just 1 day out of 2 weeks. I went back to my house, picked up a few things, and I just went away. Like that. That's how.
You're prioritizing her over yourself.
I was prioritizing her over myself, and I was just killing myself over comfortability with her because I was not growing at all.
Because I was doing the same thing pretty much. I would go on the weekends there to chill, because that was my getaway weekend. I'll call it my getaway weekend because you go with my girl, just chill, go out, do something. But no, why the fuck do I want to be comfortable when there's people out there struggling in the world, in third world countries, So that's also what we're trying to do. We're not just trying to help. We're trying to help everybody pretty much,
work so hard, you're just gonna be comfortable from the hard work that you just put out. You're gonna see the fruits of your labor just there, and you're seeing them with your very eyes, and you're gonna be like, wow, I did that.
We did that. Because we see each other in the mirror, we're like, wow, we've come quite a long way. And you're gonna be surprised. It's only been 2.5 years for me. For you, how long has it been?
Oh man, it's swear, it's because I've been training all my life, but not as seriously as I've been now. So.
And lately, what have you been noticing now that we're training hard as fuck?
Now that I've been training hard as fuck, nothing but growth. Nothing but growth I've been seeing in the mirror.
That's how you're liking. Just want somebody to keep you accountable.
Exactly.
So, you know, we're here to keep you accountable. Well, you gotta find yourself a friend that's gonna keep you accountable. Because brotherhood is what we're lacking nowadays.
Yeah.
We as men, we gotta keep each other accountable. We gotta stop being pussies.
Right now, if you're alone and you have no one to lean on, man, just
lean on yourself at first. Lean on God. Yeah. That's what we did. At first, when I broke myself first,
girl,
I was alone.
We didn't have no one. We had no one.
It was the pandemic, bro. That's when my first love broke up with me. It was the pandemic.
Nah, it got me fucked up, bro.
So I was mad alone. Nobody would hit me up. Nothing. It was just me, myself, and I.
And truly, when you're alone, you just wanna, you think you have no purpose anymore because you're alone, and that just hurts even more. I was alone for months, literally not a single talk to a physical human being, no interaction. I was dealing with everything, with the addiction, with the breakup alone, and I was still going to the gym. I was pushing myself. I was turning that pain into something tangible, but I could only do so much by myself until I found Bucio. As soon as I found him and we started training together, and we had a common purpose, we had a common goal, we had a common grief. That was when shit started hitting the fan. That's when the real growth started happening, because we started helping each other grow even farther than our own limits could handle.
And we started keeping each other accountable too. For example, back to our weed example. Man, we love smoking weed. Who doesn't like to get high?
It's an instant pleasure in the pen, bro. And we love feeling good all the time. We love the feeling. As human beings, I'm telling you, we always chase the feeling. No matter what that feeling is, if it's pleasurable, we will chase it. And we just keep chasing the disposable pen.
We just keep chasing that feeling over and over again. We know how it is, we know how it feels, but we don't know how our purpose feels because we're not working towards it. And this is our calling.
Because we're being blinded, unfortunately.
We were being blinded. So forgive us, guys, because we were messing up. We're supposed to give you guys this knowledge way before, like, probably when we met.
Yeah.
Even. But we were messing up. We're too focused getting high and, like, not really also working on our physique. We haven't been also tracking our macros. Have you been tracking your macros?
Nah, just trying to beat as much protein as I fucking can each day.
Exactly. we're becoming drifters as well.
Yeah.
So this is a call to action for not only you and me, but for you, the viewer, to just get to it. Work on your purpose, work on your mission. Stop seeking the instant gratification.
Oh,
exactly. Stop seeking instant gratification. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Because today, I was feeling hard for that dispo, but I was like, nah, that's not gonna bring me anywhere. It only puts me to sleep, it only gets me lazy. Fuck no, gotta stop being a pussy and get to it. And this is our call to make these videos for you guys. Because our mission here with these videos is to build strong men. Because that's what we're lacking nowadays in this day and age. There's no more masculinity.
There's no more, it's gone. It's fucking gone. It's dwindling down to a dried up leaf. That's how bad it's getting. Nowadays, when they say equality, they just mean power over one another.
Exactly.
And that's a huge problem nowadays, because we cannot speak anything about it because we'll be prejudiced. We will fucking get our tongues cut off if we speak correctly with our morals right. If people can speak their minds, why can't we either? Why can't we share the true meaning of masculinity and men for those few out there that will be willing to do that? So at the end of the day, man, if this message doesn't get to you, it will get to someone else. And hopefully that someone else will help shed light on more other people, because we really need we need a strong man.
We need to build strong men. And that's what we're here to make. That's what we want to do with these videos. We want to build strong men.
We could have expanded even deeper.
I feel like we could have expanded even deeper. So let us know in the comment section down below if you guys would like to talk about anything. If you guys would like for us to expand on something further, or just drop your thoughts.
Let us know. Send us a DM on Instagram. We could privately talk there, or we could send us some ideas for the videos in the future.
Yeah, if you're struggling yourself, we're here to help you out as well. We're a community. We as men, we need to uplift each other. So that's what we're here for. That's all we're trying to do. Trying to push the message that we're lacking masculinity. So we need strong men. That's what we want to do. So hopefully this video motivated you or incentivized you into wanting to be another strong man and not another one of the rest. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it gave you some value. You got something out of it.
You feel me? No, that's it.
Yeah.
Be strong. Be prideful about your accomplishments. Be hardworking.
But always remain humble. Because yeah, we may look like this, but we're no better than you.
Yeah.
And you're no better than us. Somebody's better than you at something. So that's the message that we want to leave. Be humble. You don't know it all. We don't know it all. Nobody truly knows it all. Just do what is right. Follow your heart. And think before you act.
Keep it safe. Keep it light. Peace it up.
We'll talk.